I baptize thee, Oliver. Any middle name?
Yeah, no.
Twist.
Please, sir. I want some more.
You don't know anybody that wants a boy, do you?
They'll hang you, workhouse. With a mother like yours, they're bound to.
I know a respectable old gentleman what will give you lodgings for nothing and never ask for change.
Pleased to meet you, Oliver Twist.
The boy and the proof of his identity stand between me and more money than you have ever seen.
You've just been robbed, mister. Yeah, I saw him.
Stop! Thief!
I tell you, I saw it all. But that wasn't the boy.
Boy is discharged.
I think he might have taken him home with him.
I won't bring that boy back for you, Fagin. There's only one way you'll make me do this, Bill.
Oh, no. Shut up. Four men went tomorrow. Went tomorrow.
Why didn't you tell me?
Good evening, my dear. Come on.
I beg your bloody pardon.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so you should be. I'm waiting for my mother. Just never come out. Get sick. I'll just stay there forever. Don't ask. Don't even think about asking.
Why didn't you tell me he was a do-gooder?
How would I know he was a do-gooder? He never did me any good.
Tell me, before you go, and my young friends return from their activities, tell me, the boy, and it would be simpler, cleaner, if an accident was to befall him. Accidents will happen. Fatal accidents can be arranged. Oh, by the by, thank you for these small tokens. Mothers do have their uses occasionally. Don't they? Accidents sometimes just occur without warning.
Come in.
Your young guest, sir.
Ah, thank you, Mrs. Bedwin. No. Why, you're here to have tea with me. We're going to have muffins. You don't like muffins? Is that it?
Go along.
Come in. Come in. Come along. Look at me. Look. I don't bite. I rarely bark. But there's something I have to tell you, something that you should know.
Please, sir. Don't tell me you're going to send me away.
Dear child, you misunderstand.
Don't send me back to where I came from.
I only want to tell you that I will help you. And I will not desert you. Well, unless you give me cause.
I never will, sir.
Well, there we have it, then. A bargain is struck. Now then. What is it?
Who's the lady?
Well, that was a friend of mine, a close friend, but she died, I'm afraid, a long time ago. But, come and sit down, Ben Waters.
Please, sir. My name isn't Ben Waters. It's Oliver.
Oh, Oliver Waters.
No, sir. Twist. Oliver Twist.
Oh. Well, that's a touch unfortunate, but, what made you tell the magistrate you...
I didn't, sir. I asked for some water. Well, the man behind me, he made the rest up. I think he was trying to help me.
Oh, I see. Well, then, young Master Twist.
Mr. Grimwig. Muffins. I hear tell there's muffins for tea. That's the boy, is it?
This is the boy.
How are you, boy?
I'm very happy, sir.
And so you should be, boy. Happy and lucky. But where does he come from? Who is he? What is he?
Oliver.
Oliver? Huh. Silly name.
Oliver, you go and tell Mrs. Bedwin that we're ready for tea. Hmm? And the muffins, of course. Neither of us has had any children, Grimwig. Quite obviously, only one of us wishes he had.
He likes me! I think he likes me! But who's the other man?
I know I have been deceived before, and may well be deceived again, and by those I have tried to benefit. But...
Just make sure Mrs. Bedwin counts the cutlery each night, that's all.
Look. The woman I gave my love to lies deep in her grave, and perhaps my happiness lies there too. But I have not made a coffin of my heart and sealed it up forever on my best affections, intentions.
A coffin of my heart? That's very good.
Thank you.
Oh, muffins.
Thank you, Oliver.
Ah. So, when are you going to hear a full, true and honest account of the life and adventures of,
Oliver Twist. Well, I thought perhaps tomorrow morning we could, Mrs. Bedwin, there are some things to go back quite urgently.
Oh, the boy's already gone, sir.
Oh. Well, I owe the man money, and he's not a rich man. Those books aren't paid for, and there are some books to be taken back as well, you see.
Send Oliver with them.
Yes, sir. Let me go. I'll run all the way there and all the way back.
Well, no, it's getting late, and, Yes, it would be good if you went, Oliver. Now then. You are to say that you've bought these books back and that you've come to pay him the £4 10 shillings that I owe him, and you'll make him very happy. This is a £5 note, so you will bring me back 10 shillings in change, won't you?
I'll be faster than you thought possible, sir.
Oliver? Ask Mrs. Bedwin the way. That's what's known as a good idea.
Come along.
You really expect him to come back, do you?
Well, don't you? I am surprised.
The boy has a new suit of clothes on his back, a set of valuable books under his arm, and a £5 note in his pocket. He'll join his former friends, the thieves, and laugh at you. I tell you, if ever that boy returns to this house, I'll eat my
head.
Get off me! Get off! He's the wall on that, should you?
Nancy!
Leeford, what are they doing sending you out this time of day?
I wanted to go. I almost asked.
Oh, don't ask again. Now, listen to me. And I'm a fool to be telling you this, but be ill. Get ill.
Nancy, I don't understand.
You don't want to be ill, but be ill. Stay in there. Don't come out.
I'm so happy.
Well done, Nancy, my girl. Very well done.
No! What are you doing? Are you taking me? Help me, please! I don't belong to him! I don't know him! You have to help me!
Ladies, he ran away this one here from his parents and his sister. He joined a set of robbers and rascals.
No.
Almost broke his mother's arm.
Wicked boy! I belong to a man in Pentonville!
Ladies.
Let me go!
You could be happier, Nance.
Yes, I could.
I have to go back!
Bite your lip, boy, or I'll bite it for you.
Let him go, Bill. Come on, while he's got a chance.
Go soft in your old age, it's allowed then. We won't see our old age if we go soft now. Get him.
Please!
One of us should have been a father, Grimwig, and I know which one it should have been.
So do I.
You should know that I will never forgive you. Go somewhere else and eat your head, why don't you?
Look at this! Look at this! Send the books and the money back! Man took me in, lost and fed me! Keep me here all my life! Please! Send them back! He'll think I stole them!
You're right, Oliver. You're right. He will think you've stolen them. And, my dear, it couldn't have happened better if I'd chosen the time and the place.
bites me, he's dead.
Don't give him ideas.
Don't bite!
Well. What are we going to do with you now?
Mr. Bumble?
Mr. Slout? Not yet.
The young doctor says he won't see it through the night.
Well, the old doctor was saying that 20 years ago, Mrs. Mann. It is you and you alone what have run this workhouse, not he. You have been both master and mistress.
Oh, Mr. Bumble, Mr. Bumble. Oh, my fascinator.
Mann?
Go to my room, Mr. Bumble. Make me happy.
Mrs. Mann?
He's teaching me, Mrs. Mann.
If you don't tell me what you want, my dear, how will I ever find out? So why don't you tell me what you don't want?
I don't want to be here. With you. With them. With anyone.
Now, I should tell you, Oliver, that I already knew that.
It isn't fair!
Well, only a fool expects fairness, my dear.
I want to go back to that man. I want to go back to where I was before. I want to go back to Mr. Brownlow.
And so you shall, my dear, and so you shall, but not just yet. More in the fullness of time.
I'll do it. I will. I'll do it. Whatever could have happened, Mrs. Mann? Oh, pray answer me, Ma'am. I'm on broken bottles.
Oh, Mr. Slout, the master of the workhouse has gone. I have just left his body, and it is but a shell.
Oh, such a shame, such a shame.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Bumble, for I am a foolish, excited, weak creature.
We're all weak creatures. Don't sigh, Mrs.
No, I
Mann.
can't help it. Oh.
This is a comfortable room. Another room and these quarters would be complete.
Oh, it would be too much for one.
But not for two, Ma'am, eh? Not for two. The board allows you coals, don't they, Mrs. Mann?
And candles.
Coals, candles, and a house rent-free? What an angel you are. Sad though a death may be, Mrs. Mann, what a prospect this opens. What an opportunity for the joining of hearts and housekeepings. Such parochial perfection. One little word. The one little word, my blessed Mrs. Mann.
Yes.
My mistress away from me did go. Some help I will have for you. No help, no take this letter
What are you crying for?
and give it to him.
Is it 'cause it's a sad song? Is the man upstairs? Same again, eh, Nancy? Same again.
It always is the same again.
Tell him, Fagin.
And where is he now, the boy? Is he safe?
Safe? As in saved? You want the boy safe now?
I mean guarded, protected, won't get away. Well, how? How did you get him back?
Never ask a magician how he performs his tricks.
I saw how you did that. Came from down your sleeve.
Just one drink, my dear. I thought perhaps you might have something up your sleeve, like £600, perhaps.
I haven't got the money yet. Yet.
And when is yet? Eh? Is yet tomorrow, or is yet the tomorrow that never comes? Perhaps I should send the boy back. Send him back to a warm bosom somewhere in Pentonville. I was going to do that anyway.
I have something else. As valuable as money. To me. To you. By giving you this letter as security, it guarantees you that I will pay you, Fagin. I'm trusting you with the proof of that boy's identity. I'll lose everything if this is in the wrong hands.
You're a very lucky man, Max.
Am I? Are you sure?
For I will be hung for what I have done if this goes wrong. So we have a shared interest. And now you have to go, my dear.
But what about the boy? What are you going to do?
I'm going to educate him while I'm waiting in the ways of the world. He won't thank me, but they never do.
Wow, you look like a fine one to always be running and hiding. Not too fine.
Go away. I know what you are. Just go away.
Is it that obvious?
No. But you only want my money. I haven't got any.
Stick it under a slap of skirt. Bill's coming down the road. Old bullseye. Bullseye. He jumps up, bites the peeler's nose. The peeler starts coming down. What am I going to do, right? I'll grab his sack, all right? I'll grab his sack. Bullseye!
Oh, have I got a crack for you, Toby? Oh, a lovely crack. No, really, my dear. And I have the perfect combination. Your class, Bill's brutality, and a small boy. Plenty of time to prepare as well, spy out the land, do a bit of earwicking. Might even be a put-up job. Down Pentonville way. Oh, by the way, Toby, I have the perfect way of getting your foot through the door. Guaranteed, my dear.
You don't know what's good for you, you don't?
Yes, I do.
See, your problem is you're being brought up bad.
Yeah, you've been brought up good. That's the mistake they made with you.
I wasn't brought up good.
But Fagin will make something of you, or you'll be the first he's never made a profit on.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to steal.
It's simple. If you don't take pocket handkerchiefs and watches, some other cove will. And so what if the cove that loses them will be all the worse? You'll be all the worse too, because you never took them. And nobody will be any better except the chap what got them. And listen to me, stupid. You've got just as good a right to them as they have.
Yeah, to be sure, yeah, nutshell. In a nutshell, my dear. Take the Dodger's word for it. He understands his catechism.
Look away. Look away. I'm not afraid of you looking at me, Oliver. You can look at me all you want. Always a sign of a good pupil. But best not look at me now. Look away! For your own good. Best not look at me now, Oliver. Because then you won't know, and if you won't know, you can't tell, and if you can't tell, you won't get into trouble. Look away. That's right, my dear. Turn away. Look to the wall. First lesson is not to squeak, to peach, to confess all. See what happens to those who squeak? They squeal, and then they swink. Oh, how they swink. See? Yeah, once one squeaks, they all squeak, and everyone swinks. You wouldn't want that, Oliver, would you, my dear, eh? No. I'm going to leave you the book now, yeah. Leave you the books, have a nice little read. It'll be like the medicine the doctors and the quacks bring. You won't like it, but it'll do you good. You've got a fever, you have. Yeah, you have got a fever. Ooh, best be kept on your own till the fever is gone. I'll be your doctor, as well as your teacher. I'll come and visit you.
But I can't read.
Is Mr. Brownlow home to callers?
Dunno. Might be. Depends who's calling.
Of information regarding Oliver Twist?
I knew we should hear of him. I was certain of it. Come in. Come in.
You been working here long? I say, you been working here long? I'm sorry, I didn't realise I was talking to a statue. You been working here long? And what about you, Squire? Oh, the statue smiles. It's a blooming miracle. It must be nice, though, working here. Governor good, you see. I heard he was a kind man.
Oh, he is.
It's a lovely gaff, though, isn't it? And right in town.
You think this is nice? You want to see the one in Chertsey?
Oh? House in the country, too, eh? Why, it's a fine life, as my old dad used to say. When's your day off, my girl? Eh? Want to go to the races?
No. Not with you, I don't.
You'd best train your prudence.
Mr. Brownlow will see you now.
I think I've finally captured you, Mr. Bumble.
No, young man. No, mate, my mouth is much finer than that, and my ears are smaller and closer to my head. And I don't know whose nose that is, but it certainly isn't mine. And where are my gold-laced cuffs?
Where indeed? Never mind. They won't be yours to wear much longer, will they?
And what's that?
And you have nothing good to say about the boy at all? Can you talk of nothing but treachery, ingratitude and malice, that he's a thief and a coward, and clearly a fine actor?
Well, I hear he don't steal from blind people, Governor. But which of us would?
Fear it is all true, and I should have known. This is not much for your intelligence, but I would gladly have given treble the money if it had been favourable to the boy. You may go now.
No?
Oh, good day to you.
Mrs. Bedwin, that boy, Oliver, is an imposter.
It cannot be. He can't be.
What do you mean he can't be? I tell you he is. I've just heard a full account of him from his birth, and he's been a little villain all his life.
I'll never believe it. Never.
I think it is I who am addressing you, Mrs. Bedwin.
Oh, he was a dear, grateful, gentle child. I know what children are and have done so for the past 40 years. And people who have never had children of their own.
Be silent. Never let me hear that boy's name on any pretense, under any circumstances, again. Never. You may go now, Mrs. Bedwin. In fact, you can go down to Chertsey right now.
But Miss Rose is in Paris still.
Or you can prepare for Miss Rose's arrival.
It'll be another week.
Mrs. Bedwin!
But you're sure? You're certain?
It's a daft question to ask at this time, isn't it? Not only this time before my wedding, but at my time of life.
Ah, yes. I suppose so, Mrs. Mann. The autumn years?
Late summer.
Second thoughts? Me? Why should me? I have second thoughts. This is all I've ever thought about.
Yes, but you've never been married, Bumble.
But I've loved, sir. I've known love's young passion, and I've seen it in others. And may I say that Mrs. Mann and I are lucky, for we do not have it. And I, for one, do not want it. Ours will be the finest of marriages, Mr. Sowerberry, for it will be a marriage of convenience.
Will it now?
Oh, yes, you see, Mrs. Mann will have me. Me. I will have her possession.
You don't think you might have had the honeymoon before the marriage, do you?
He's ready.
Oh, God help him.
What have I done now? Am I even to be in the wrong when I sleep?
Well, yeah, it's a start, my dear. It's a start. The book is upside down, but it's a start.
Fagin! Come on! Come on, come out wherever you are.
How long have I been here now?
Years, Oliver. Yeah. Simply years, my dear.
No, I haven't.
And then I said to the geezer, the only good thing I could think about him was that he didn't rob from the blind. And I finished him, Fagin. Finished him. He ended up screaming at this old woman. But nevertheless, no.
No?
No.
What, not even the men of your skill and sophistication, Mr. Crackett?
Yeah, of course I could do it. Although there's probably no one else could. But tell me this, Fagin. A man like you, with what you do, what you are, you know the answer. What would you rather have? Pictures and books? Or the chance of silver and gold? You see, I don't think there's anything there, Pentonville. But a little bird, fat, ugly maid, actually, tells me there's treasures elsewhere. But where? Fancy a day in the country, Fagin? We get a closer look, eh, Fagin?
Do we have to? It's so...
It's cold.
This isn't cold. No, it's worse than that. I was born in Prague. I know what cold is. I remember cold. This is not cold. This is
England.
See, a little lattice window, about 5 foot off the ground. Shutters on the outside. See it, Fagin?
Yeah, and a lot more, yeah. Seen the roof twice. It's just a fine roof.
Yeah, well, that window's so small, they probably didn't think it was worth defending it. But your guess was good, Fagin. The wrong house, but a good guess. Perfect for a little boy. Hello there. Shift it, Fagin. Yeah. Welcome, Agnes.
Rose! Oh, it's good to have you back.
Where's Fagin?
Gone away.
Away?
She's late.
So good to see you all, I can't tell you. And I have so much to tell you, Mrs. Bedwin, but I'm going to save it all for supper. Who will be at supper? Who?
Oh, I haven't really given it much
Will
thought.
Dr. Losberne be there? It's only that he was so kind to me when I was in Paris. Not that he was in Paris, of course, but the time he'd spent there when he was a student. He gave me a whole list of places I should go and visit, and his friends were great fun, too. But it doesn't matter. He doesn't matter, Mrs. Bedwin. Tell me everything that's been happening since I've been away. I want to know everything.
Well, we've had fun and games at Pentonville. I'm afraid Mr. Brownlow took pity on yet another waif and stray.
And what did this one steal?
Ah, well, it wasn't quite as simple as that. This particular boy was so...
Beg your pardon, miss, but Dr. Losberne is here. Oh, how very...
fortuitous?
Late, Mrs. Leeford.
Not yet. Sign in the usual place, I take it. Year in, year out, get insulted, receive a pittance, go away for yet another year.
Good. Always prefer it when you're brusque and to the point.
Have you found the child yet? Found the mother yet? Have you looked? Of course you haven't.
And would you sign there on behalf of your son, if you would be so kind? You have his written authority with you, don't you? Thank you. And well? Is he well? Still alive, I take it?
I would not be you. Bad as I am, bad as I know I am, I would rather be me than you.
And in that, Mrs. Leeford, thankfully, you have the advantage. Same time next year, God willing?
Oh, no. No. Not next year.
I want to be there when the boy is produced, when the boy is ruined, when the money is mine. Ours. You have the money, you have the boy. Now, find the locket and then destroy the boy. If I were 20 years younger, I would.
You did, Mother. You did.
Did you miss me, my dear, when I was away? Come here. Come here. I've got something for you. Yeah. Something to take the fear out of the night. Good night, Oliver.
Good night.
Only me, Bill. Only me, my dear.
Bring your sad body in then. Lie down, Bullseye. Don't you know the devil when he's got a greatcoat on? Well, what is it?
It's about that crib at Chertsey, Bill. And when it is to be done.
Mais je ne serai pas allée au cimetière, même à ce splendide cimetière de Père-Lachaise, sans toi.
Je ne serais pas allé au cimetière sans toi. Valentin dame, ce n'est pas un compliment. Qui gentilhomme aimerait avoir sa pierre tombale?
Oh, that's enough. Ah, mon Dieu. Je crains qu'à mon âge, tout propos tournant autour du cimetière me glace jusqu'à la moelle.
I'm very sorry, Mrs. Bedwin. I've been terribly rude.
And so have I.
Oh, not at all. It's been some time since I was able to practice my French. Do go on.
There. Now I'm ready.
For business, Bill?
For business, so. Say what you got to say about the robbery.
Bill, please, please.
Someone might hear us.
Who can hear us? No one can hear us.
Nance can hear us.
Well, she ain't one to blab, are you, Nancy?
Oh, I should think not.
No, I know you're not, my dear. I know that, Bill, but... But
what?
Well, you know, I thought she might be out of sorts, Bill. You know, as she was the other night when you had to hit her, Bill.
I ain't want to blab, Fagin. All the years you known me.
Get back to the house. Get back to this house in Chertsey. Come on, Fagin.
Whole place is sealed up like a jail, Bill. Like a jail.
Except there's one part you and Toby can crack safe and soft, but and late at night. But oof, Bill, it's as small as the windows.
That small? What, and narrow?
Yeah. Would you be wanting any other hands except yours and Toby's?
None, except for a boy.
Yeah? A boy.
Yeah, I want a boy, but he can't be a big un.
A boy.
Now then, Fagin, here's your chance. Why don't you tell Bill who you've got lined up? Why don't you tell Bill about Oliver?
clever girl, that's. She's clever, Bill, clever. Sharpest girl I ever saw. It was about Oliver I was going to speak, sure enough, Bill. Hey, he's the boy for you, Bill.
What, him? It is him, isn't it?
Depend upon it, Bill. He's a safe one, eh? His face will be our fortune.
Your fortune?
Hey, I've had him in good training. Besides, the others are too big.
Well, he is just the size I need.
Yeah, I mean, he'll do everything you want, Bill. Everything. That is, you know, if you frighten him enough.
Frighten him? If there's anything wrong about him when we get to work, you won't see the boy alive again.
Is that what happens, Bill?
You do that, Bill. After all, he's only a boy.
So when is it to be done?
Tomorrow night, Bill.
Good night, Mrs. Bedwin. Good night, Miss Fleming.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Good night.
The first time I met a soldier was in a regiment of dragoons. I gave him what he didn't want and stole his silver spoon. Oh, no, but that's not all I can do. No, not only can I sing, but I can do magic. Oh, yeah, no, you haven't got the what's it's on magic, Fagin. No, not when I'm around. Hey? No, that's good. Oh, that's really... You see, only a craftsman like me can understand the touch and the feel and the beauty. Not now, Nancy.
Good night, Fagin.
Good night.
Do you want me to wake him, Fagin?
No, not now. In need of a sleep he can get for tomorrow. Tomorrow, Oliver. Tomorrow. I am no longer a beadle. The beadle. Gold lace coat, the cocked hat, the knee breeches,
Those dark cotton stockings. Gone. All gone. The Field Marshal has his uniform, the Bishop his silk apron. Stripped the Bishop of his apron, the beadle of his hat and lace, and what are we? Men. Mere men. I sold myself for 6 teaspoons, a pair of sugar tongs, milk pot, a good deal of rum and some trinkets from faraway places, some second-hand furniture, £20 in money, and a gold ring and locket hidden in a drawer. Oh, I went very reasonable. Cheap, dirt cheap.
Cheap. Cheap? You would have been dear at any price. Dear enough, I paid for you. The Lord above knows that.
Oh, Mrs. Mann, Mrs. Bumble. We've been married for less than a week. What could possibly go so wrong in the course of a week?
Suppose you're going to sit there all day now, aren't you? Then you'll be sleeping, then you'll be snoring, and then you'll be grinding them damn teeth of yourn.
I shall sit here as long as I think proper, ma'am. Furthermore, I shall sleep, I shall snore, grind, sneeze, laugh, or cry. Such being my prerogative.
Your prerogative? What's that when it's out?
The prerogative of a man, ma'am, is to command.
Oh, now let me see. You'll be telling me next what the prerogative of a woman is.
To obey, ma'am. Your late unfortunate husband should have taught you that. Then perhaps he might have been alive today. And I, for one, wish that he was, poor man.
Oh!
Good, good. Crying opens the lungs, washes the countenance, exercises the eyes, and softens down the temper.
What was your prerogative again? Go on, get up! Take yourself away from here. Unless you want me to do something desperate. Well, are you going?
I am. I'm just wondering what something desperate might be.
Am I to go with you now? What's that for?
Come here, while I read you a lecture.
Miss Nancy.
I'm the one with the lecture, boy, not her. Now, first of all, do you know what this is? And do you know what I mean when I tell you it's loaded? Well then, if you speak a word when you're outdoors with me, except when I speak to you, this gun will be at your head without notice. So if you do decide to speak without my leave, say your prayers first. Do you understand me? Do you understand me?
The long and short of what he means is, if you cross him in the job tonight, he'll prevent you from ever telling tales afterwards by shooting you through the head. He'll take his chance of swinging for it.
Let's see this. Give me your hand. I'll be off then.
So you will.
Are you looking at me, young man?
I've seen you before. Dressed differently, in a funeral parlour, but I should know you again. You were the beadle here once before, were you not?
I was, sir. Parochial beadle.
And what are you now?
Master of the workhouse. Not that it's any of your business, young man.
I want some information from you, but I don't expect you to give it for nothing. Remember, this is merely to begin with, you understand? Carry your memory back. Let me see. 9 years.
Well, it's a long time. I've done it.
The scene. The workhouse.
I'm there.
A baby boy was born there.
Many boys. Too many.
A boy called... A boy called Oliver Twist.
I remember him, of course. There wasn't a more obstinate young rascal.
It's not of him I want to hear. I've had enough of him. It's of his mother.
Went in childbirth. I can still see that face of hers.
Good. It's good.
Good.
And what of the woman who would have nursed the mother? Someone must have nursed her, nursed the baby. Where is she?
Well, it would be hard to tell. She could be up. She could be down. But she's out of employment wherever she is.
What do you mean?
But she's dead as well.
Damn. Locket could be in the grave with her. It could be anywhere. Anywhere. And who would know?
I think I know the woman who might know.
How can I find her?
Only through me.
Any chance of a lift, my friend, for me and my son, Ned?
Yeah, jump in. Right here, sir, that'll be a penny.
Ned.
beg you. 30 guineas begs you. I beg you. I could have taken the locket from its hiding place, received the 30 guineas and claimed a robbery by folk unknown, but I didn't. I came and asked you. And now I'm begging you.
Come on, son. Come on, Ned. How'd you like to make Ned, son?
What the devil are you doing lingering out there in the wet?
We were just cooling ourselves.
Not all the rain that ever fell or will ever fall will cool the hell's fire a man can carry about with him. You two won't cool yourselves, so don't think it.
I beg your pardon?
This is the woman, is it?
This is the woman.
Come on. Don't keep me here.
Success, Bill. Success to the crack. Get with the barkers, Charlie. The persuaders.
Yeah, I got 'em.
Yeah. Crate, keys, centre bits, darkies, not been forgotten.
Yeah, Ollie.
Ned.
Ned. Come on, Toby, take his other hand. Charlie, prepare to wait.
Go on, boy.
Goodbye then, Oliver.
And when the young one was dead, Sally stole off of her corpse before it had hardly turned to one.
God's blood. How things come about. What was it? What did she steal? Tell me.
It was at this point in Sally's story that she fell back and died.
Without saying any more? No. It's a lie. I'll not be played with. She said more. I'll tear the life out of you both until I know.
As I was saying, she didn't utter another word. But she had her hand clenched tight at her side. And when I opened her hand, I found what it was that she'd stolen.
And where is it now?
Here. I think a bargain has been struck. It'll be quite easy for you to break that bargain. But a woman, alone here and unprotected.
Not alone, my dear, or unprotected neither. I only need a little bit of rousing and...
Shut up!
Gather them up. We have nothing more to say to each other. Now we may break up our pleasant party. I take it you can keep a secret. Because remember, if a woman is a party to a secret such as this, that secret might hang or transport her. Do you understand me?
Your brains upon the grass.
For God's sake, let me go. Let me run away and die in the fields. But please, please, do not hate me still.
Damn, you want to die? Bill!
Say another word, and I'll do Bill's business myself. With a crack on your head. No noise, far more genteel.
Should I see Fagin sending me an innocent on a job like this?
Boys are always like that, Bill. But he's game enough now. Just come on, get the shutter open.
Fagin. I'm gonna have you carrying the 6 men's shoulders for this, you bachelor son, you. I'm gonna tuck you up with a spade. I'll turn you into bow wow mutton when I get hold of you. Listen, you young limb. I'm gonna put you through there. Now you take this light, you go along the hallway to the front door, and you let us in.
There's a bolt at the top of the door. You won't be able to reach. Climb up on one of the old chairs, ones with the pitchforks and unicorns on them. Well, go on, go and do it. Unless you want to be genteel.
Just take notice. You're within shot all the way. What's that?
Nothing. Not enough. We've got guns. Go on. Go on.
Come back! You down there! Get up, boy! Get up! Get up, boy! Get up! Get up! Get up, boy! Get up! Come on!
She must were only the servants. Come on! Quickly, they're coming! Slowish! Toby, you've got to give me a hand with the boy! Leave him!
Oh, the boy bleeds.
Toby! Just leave him!
There they are! Go on, Mr. Charles!
Toby, do you hear me?
No names, Bill! Names!
I'll rip your throat out if you don't stop! And I'll shoot you as well!
But listen to the Bill! Drop the boy and show them your heels! And I don't care if you do twice with me! I can't see them now. Fire the gun anyway. I can see you out there!
No, you can't, Mr. Charles.
If they think I can see them, that will scare them.
Hey!
Well, that scared me.
Hang your lantern from that branch.
Why?
Because if they see the lantern, that's where they'll think we'll be and they'll fire at the lantern. I think you were afraid, Brittles.
No, I ain't. It might be that we're both afraid, Mr. Charles.
Speak for yourself.
I think I saw a robber in that ditch when we was coming over the bridge.
All right, all right. I'm afraid as well. Now come away from there. Let's go back to the house. You never know. We might find the one we shot lying there dead on the way back.
That's if he is dead. And he isn't just wounded. And he can still, you know, cock his pistol.
Well, we'll go back a different way, shall we?
Mrs. Bedwin. It's not hard to apologise, you know. Yes, it is.
That, my dear, will be Bill Sykes and Toby Crackett, mark my words. What? Hello, Toby?
So?
Yes?
First and foremost, Fagin. How's Bill?
What?
What? How's Bill?
What do you mean, how's Bill? You should know. Where's Bill? Where's the boy? Where are they? What happened?
The crack failed.
And?
Someone in the house fired near the boy.
Was he caught? Is he dead?
I don't know, Fagin. We got him out and cut across the fields at the back. We were close on our heels. It was every man for himself and each for the gallows.
Bill is caught. We are all for the gallows.
And here's me thinking whatever happened, I couldn't lose. And I thought you were supposed to be good.
Let me pass. Now, I have to see him. It's important. No, don't, please, please don't touch me.
He's not expecting you.
Oh,
Come on, out there now.
thank you, God.
Now, get your hand off me.
Oh, sorry, mate. You'll have to wait.
Boys, what are you doing? Unhand that man, hey? You don't know where he's been. Oh, Mr. Monks, Mr. Monks. My office, please.
Good news, Fagin. Good news.
I'm sure you have, yeah. Go on, now, off you go. Hey, mind your step. I don't want to be the one to break your fall.
Keep him happy.
Tell us again, Mr. Giles.
No, really, ladies.
Go on. Tell us again.
I'll tell you if you want.
So, I see someone with the loaded pistol on the landing. And I tiptoes to Brittle's room. Brittles, I said, we're dead men, I think. But don't be frightened.
Was Brittles frightened?
Not a bit of it. He was nearly as firm as I was.
Oh, I should have died at once if it had been me.
But you're a woman.
And we, being men, took a lantern and made our way downstairs. Don't be frightened. Just a knock at the door. Go and answer the door, somebody. Brittles, go and answer the door. I will stand with you.
I will if I can have the gun.
Talk very loud.
What about?
Nod your head when you're ready. Is that nodding or shaking?
Nodding, I'm nodding.
Is he dead, Brittles?
It's a boy.
You shot a boy?
I think I shot too high to hit a boy.
I didn't do it, miss. It was Brittle.
Hush! Now tell me what
before I shot him, miss.
Be quiet, Brittles, or you'll frighten Mrs. Bedwin and I more than the thieves did. Oh, my.
Please don't hurt me, miss.
He's come alive. Oh, I wouldn't touch him, miss. He might be a robber.
Whatever he is, Mr. Giles, take the boy inside. And Brittles, saddle the pony and take yourself at all speed for the constable and the doctor at Chertsey.
Dr. Losberne lives a lot nearer.
Oh, yes, of course, so he does. How remiss of me. Dr. Losberne, Brittles, then. On your way. On your way!
Oh, Charles, please! Please treat him kindly, for my sake.
No.
What? What?
It's all over a twist. Brittles! No constable!
Right, go on.
Nance.
Hey, Nance.
You must know where Bill is now, Nance, surely. Eh? And the boy? Oh, the poor little child, eh, Nance? Oh, God. Left in a ditch all alone. Hey, Nance, think of that, eh?
I hope he lies dead in the ditch and that his young bones may rot there.
What? You who loved those very bones of his, eh, Nance?
I'll be glad to have him away from my eyes and know that the worst is over. The sight of him turns me against myself and all of you.
Listen to me, you whore.
You call me a whore!
Oh, not. Listen to me. Me, who with a word in the right place can strangle Sykes as surely as if I had his throat between my fingers now. If he gets off free and fails to restore that boy to me, dead or alive. Murder Sykes yourself if you would have him escape the hangman, but do it the moment he sets foot in this room, or otherwise it would too late.
What is this?
What is all this?
What is all this? When that boy is worth hundreds of pounds to me, am I to throw away what chance threw at me because of the whims of a drunken gang? Eh? And me, bound to a madman. Bound to a madman who is even there, waiting for me now, and wants the boy even more than... Nance, did you mind me then, my dear?
Don't worry me now, Fagin.
And, you know, Nance, about what I was just saying.
You must say all over again if it's something I have to do, and if it is, you better wait until tomorrow, because right now I'm stupid again.
The last time I did this poor wee boy was lying in a wild fever in a bed in Mr. Brownlow's house in Pentonville. And I nursed him then. And I knew him. And I also... Oh, Dr. Losberne, please help him. This is a good boy.
That's exactly what my mother used to say about me. This your handiwork, Giles, is it?
Should have seen what Brittles was going to do to him.
Now let's see the damage.
Done, boys. Would you say that there is a happy man awaiting for me upstairs in the drawing room?
Oh, he's very happy, Fagin. He's delirious. Where in God's name have you been?
On your business, my dear.
So, what has come of it?
Nothing good.
Nothing bad, I hope. For your sake and for mine, because, you see, Fagin, I have the final piece of the puzzle.
Yeah. Actually, my dear, I think you'll find that the boy is the final piece in the puzzle and,
Well?
Well...
I should go.
You should.
Then I will. I should go, and I will.
But I don't want you to.
Should I ask why not?
No.
Then I'll stay till Mrs. Bedwin murders me, which probably means I've got another 10 minutes to live.
Well, I won't come to your funeral.
You wouldn't be allowed.
No. I would be too upset.
Oh, dear.
But who asked me? Who told you to put the boy in the care of armed robbers? God almighty, Fagin. All I wanted was for some boy to be caught somewhere, to be seen, to be shamed and sent somewhere else away. And now, for all we know, the boy could be back in the arms of Brownlow. I mean, why didn't you make him a sneaking little pickpocket like the rest of them? That would have done.
I had nothing to frighten him with, which you must always have in the beginning with a child. A child must know terror.
No! No, not so! I have known terror! Both victim and perpetrator, and look where it has brought me here. To this place. To you.
What could I do, my dear, huh? How was I to know the old man would fall in love with the boy? I mean, I got him back for you.
Yeah, and now you've lost him again, damn you! We'll all hang for this!
I don't think you will, Hank, Mr. Monks. Yeah, but I got him back for you, and if he's alive, I'll get him back again. And if... it's not likely, but if he's dead...
It'd be no fault of mine if he is. Do you hear that, Fagin? Anything but his death. I told you that from the first. I won't shed blood. It's always found out. And it haunts a man besides.
But if he's dead, and the worst came to the worst, just think how lucky you would be that the boy were not alive to tell the tale.
I have to know if the boy's alive. And if Brownlow knows he is. There. Over there.
I can't look over there.
I tell you, I saw something. A shadow. A shadow. There beneath the door, I saw shadows of skirts or a cloak. I saw something. I saw someone there.
It's your fancy, Monks. A flight of fancy, that's all.
What are we going to do, Fagin?
About the shadows, the skirts, the cloak.
About the boy.
You have to be brave, my dear. Face those shadows. Face those ghosts. And once you face them, you'll find there's nothing there to fear.